What is up, Zero Game? My name is Zero Vlogs, and today we're going to be talking about Caitlyn Jenner's opinion on the whole should trans people compete with like non-trans people. I'm trying to keep this politically correct as possible because I've been trying to run ads, but you guys been really getting me. So basically, she goes on to say that it's about fairness. It's about fairness, and that it isn't fair to have biological females go against non-biological females. I think that's politically correct.
Is a question of fairness. That's why I oppose biological boys who are trans competing in girl sports in school. It just isn't fair.
And I have to agree with this 100%. For some reason, on TMZ, they turned the comments off, and I think it's because a lot of people are going to talk crap. But she is absolutely correct, because at the end of the day, biology doesn't lie. You can call yourself a plane, you can call yourself a mouse, you can call yourself a bird, but your biology may stay the same. Now, make your feelings feel good to be called whatever it is that you want to be called, but at the end of the day, a biological woman would never be a biological man physically in sports. Now, mentally is a different game. I feel that a lot of, especially in this generation, our men are just weak fools. But I agree with this. I know she probably got a bunch of backlash on this, and I feel like people are kind of like coming for her because these are the gotcha question TMZ.
But if someone transitions and now identifies as a girl, isn't it delegitimizing their identity to prevent
Have a good day.
So they go on to say, isn't it delegitimizing their identity? And the simple fact of the matter is that you can say whatever you want, but we have to go by physical attributes, right? We can't have a 280-pound, 7'2" man fighting a 5'7" dude. The guy is going to win. The bigger dude is going to win, unless he's trying to like hit him in the throat or hit him in some very vital spots to win the fight. In a fair fight, the bigger person or the stronger person is going to win. It's, you know, it's biology. Even in the wild before humans came along, animals, right? The bigger animal was always the alpha, right? You always have the apex predator. The apex predator is always this gigantic beast because that just simply wins. You have more power, you're faster, you're biologically better. And I know people hate to hear that, but it's just the simple fact that it's true. I feel that Caitlyn did nothing wrong. She said exactly what needed to be said. I feel like women's sports does need to get protected, because when all these transgender females come and they're setting new leagues, they're setting new scores, they're making the bar so hard for these biological women that they will never meet. It's because they still have that high testosterone. They still have those male attributes. I always say this, right? If you can take away those male attributes, right? If these transgender females can have periods and all the hardship that comes on with being a woman, I would say sure, let them into female sports. I think that that'd be totally fine. If you can take away their muscle mass, their bone density, their bone structure, men just have more muscle fibers. Men have denser bones. Men are just biologically superior to females. And I know that might piss people off, but it's true. And it's for a reason. Men are designed to be providers. Men are designed for battle amongst other creatures, right? Men, that's what we're designed for. In any species, the males are always designed to fight and protect, while the female is better at nurturing, and the female, you know, has all those eggs inside of them and stuff like that. I'm trying to keep this monetized, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? I don't want to say too much, but it's to the point where people are out of touch with reality, and they're like, oh, let a woman fight a man. It's like, what? Women's rights? Like, what? And then a woman will try to fight a man, right? And then when the woman gets thrashed because it's a man, they act surprised about it and they want to demonize the man. The problem is that we're out of touch with reality. And I know we're trying to do all these like equal rights stuff, but it's getting to the point where when you start fighting against biology, you're making a fool of yourself. The same thing when it goes to, they try to say, what is it, 6 genders now or something like that? It's like 6, like it's truly out of hand. You know, there's two genders, and you know, you can be called whatever you want to be called. I'm not saying that's a problem, but when you start going out of terms with biology, there's no proof to back it up. That's a problem. That's an absolute problem. Imagine you're teaching other kids, right? They're growing to say 6 genders. Like, I want to see the other genitals. I honestly want to see the other genitals of these other genders, because I want to know how it biologically looks. I want to see the biological synergy of the genitals, how it turns. Does this one twists and turn, and does one have a hook, right? I want to see how this works, because if there's a total of 6 genders, I want to see the other 4 genders. I'm very curious to know, but at the end of the day, there just isn't in any species that's mammal, at least. You know, you have asexual, where they reproduce asexually, of course, but that's not really a gender. I mean, if you want to count that as a gender, by all means, go ahead. But we have to keep it in the realms of reality. We're talking about humans here. There's a female, right? She has eggs. It's sad to teach you guys this, but and then you have a male, right? And he inserts his fertilizer to the eggs, and then poof, baby come out, right? What would be the biological purpose of all these other genders? Like, you have to think like that. What's the purpose? There's always a purpose for every single thing. I know people will have religious aspects and all these other aspects, but one thing that's a fact: everything on the planet is very organized. There's a reason for almost everything on the planet. There's a reason why crabs do this. There's a reason why flies exist. There's a reason why dogs exist. I'm not really sure why humans exist biologically, because it seems like we're just kind of messing up everything. But I'm pretty sure there's a reason we exist as well, before you know, we started just making everything designed for humans and being selfish. But that's a whole other story. The point is that there is a reason for every species to exist. There has to be a reason for it. And when you bring in these other biological genders, right? What would be the purpose other than identifying as a different gender? Now, if that's what people want to do, that's fine. If you want to, you know, teach their kids to identify with what they want, I don't see a problem with that. I don't care. As your kids, do what you want. But when you start trying to take biology out of it, right? That's when it becomes a problem. I feel like when you do that, it sets you back. Like, look at don't hate me for this, but Christianity back, how it set back science and technology when they were trying to be like, you know, pouring alcohol in a wound heals it, or you put mayo in his butthole, right? That's how you get a baby. I remember one time I read something way back in the day. They said, you know, sex would make your booty bigger. How? And they really thought this, you know, they really thought this. In fact, in Africa, somewhere in Africa, they believe that when a child does stuff to a guy's genitals, the guy's sperm gives the kid powers. Like, he's giving the powers. No, it's not. That's very disgusting, very messed up. But they believe this because there's no scientific evidence, you know, to back it up. You get what I'm saying? They believe this because science doesn't exist. The reason why things are so organized, right? Or, you know, the reason why we have modern medicine, the technology, the fact that we're making this video on this platform is due to science. And when you, you know, take out science, you take out biology, you take out all these key factors that separate humans from animals, what do you become? An idiot. You become an animal, right? That's the whole thing that separates humans from animals, our intelligence. If you start taking intelligence out, right, what's the difference, right? A dog poops, you poop. A dog sniffs, you sniff. A dog eats, you eat. There is no difference. The only thing that separates humans from animals is our intelligence. That's it. So I feel like that's a very thin line. And this is one of those rant videos, by the way, so I won't put this in the rant category. But I feel like, you know, it just trickles down on and on, not just why females shouldn't compete against non-biological females, but I feel that it's even bigger picture than that. Like, if you guys, anyone that's watching this, have a case on why, you know, they should versus each other, please do tell me how it's biologically fair. Because remember, a guy can work out for about a week and accomplish arm strength what a woman would do in like a month. You know why? Because you have more muscle fibers, period. You get what I'm saying? Women just aren't built like that. Women have extra fat. They have all these nutrients for a child. Their hips are made for a child. They're designed to birth. Men are designed for battle. That's the simple fact of it. But I don't want this rant to go on for too long. Those are my thoughts on it, guys. I wanted to cover this. Was a very short video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Caitlyn Jenner went too far? My cat is just being really loud over there. But do you feel like she went too far? Or do you feel like she doesn't know what she's talking about? Do you feel like she's going against like the trans community? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Help me get my video out there in this jungle that we call YouTube. And without further ado, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I'm gonna give you guys rants probably once a month, something like that. And this is one of those rants. So I appreciate you guys for watching. And remember, I'm not arrogant, I'm just confident. And thanks for watching.